I guess it was supposed to be today, and I guess it was canceled. Now, I did I started digging around a little bit. A lot of people are telling me this might not be what we think it is, and I think initially some people are feeling like, hey, Drake made a call.
And once again, this is when Schoolboy Q concert got canceled in Toronto, in Canada, and people are saying that it's because of Drake. So just to put y'all, in the right path, this is what he's talking about, right? Because that was a couple of days. Man, I was supposed to react to this video a long time ago, but I never got to it. Finally got to it now, so we here.
From what I hear, Drake didn't make no call, okay? And from people who have spoken to Drake, he had no fucking idea about this, okay? Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but he had no fucking idea that Schoolboy Q. I can't imagine he's like, let me put on my calendar Schoolboy Q. But you never know, maybe that, who cares? From what I hear, there's two things that people are telling me. They're saying, one, Canadian police shut down events, especially at this venue, all the time for local Canadian artists. Some of them got beef with each other. Some of them might be talking staticky or spicy online. Canadian police, and I know these artists think that them singing a couple bars or doing funny walks on stage, no disrespect, you know what I mean, or whatever dances they do, is just the most important thing to the public concern, but it's not.
There he go, taking more jabs at the West Coast, right? So once again, he's talking about people at the pop-up, all right? Kendrick, he's talking about the people that was performing at the pop-up concert, talking about doing funny dances. Boy, he loved taking shots, boy. He loved taking shots.
Okay? Reducing violence, making sure shit don't get out of hand. That's number one. Especially when you go to places like Canada, they're gonna care about, right? So, for example, if a nigga was trying to throw a concert in around the corner from a rival's neighborhood, they would probably come to the venue owner and say, "Hey, check this out. We can't have this," right? That's just how it is. Remember, I was trying to do a concert based on. I was trying to do a comedy show with Charleston White. He just got into it with China Mac. Live Nation called me and said, "We're not doing this. This guy got beef. We don't want no violence, and he's talking crazy about certain groups, and we have a senator that's of that group." It happens, right? So if you ask me, I do believe that, unfortunately, and you're not gonna like when I say this, as this is part of beef and battling. I'm sorry. It's no way either or, and my whole thing is, let's not point fingers. Like, for example, somebody gets shot at Drake's house, let's not automatically say it's Kendrick. Like, come on, it's not, right? But also, Schoolboy Q show getting canceled in Toronto, let's not say it's because of Drake. The point is this, and Drake himself admitted this with Meek. When you're in a battle with someone, you make your career complicated. Certain places you go, they got to make sure that other person ain't there. Affiliates of that person ain't there. They got to make sure a lot of things is like, it's good for you. Remember when 50 and Fat Joe and them were beefing and they both had to be in the award show? All right, well, make sure 50 and them leaves the building before he comes in the building. Like, things like that have to happen. And I know people want to act like this is just some, okay, these are two lyricists going at it and there was zero threats of violence, but this has rose to the level of, if these two ever ran into each other, and obviously I know you might say Schoolboy Q is not part of this, but he does fall very well on one side of this. The thought has to be, if these two groups ever ran into each other, there would be violence. You'd be ignorant to think not. If you hear where their level of disrespect rose to, I don't care if you say these guys are nonviolent, you should only expect for it to go left if they did run into each other. One's being called a pedophile, the other's being called a woman abuser. One is saying, if you come to Oakland, it's gonna be your last show. The other one is saying, I get more love in the city than you do, nigga. Like, there's a lot of talk that was very suggestive that this could go left, and you can't blame the police if.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. After I heard Family Matters, I said somebody gotta go. It's not funny, but it is funny. But that was my initial reaction. I said, oh no, somebody got to die. I said somebody got to. After Meek the Gramps, I said, oh shit, something gonna happen. I can't lie. That was my first thought. I said, oh shit, somebody about to die. Cause what Kendrick said was like, holy moly. I ain't gonna front. That's the first thought in my head. I said, somebody gotta die. Somebody gotta get beat up, stabbed, shoot, or something. Damn. What Kendrick said, I said, holy this is we getting personal. So, I'm not going to act like I'm, oblivious of what Kendrick said. Kendrick going to have to stand on what he said, if he going to have to stand on it. Because I know I'm not going to like nobody saying these things about me, and if I see a person that says something like that, I'm going to want to see him. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Especially a damn song like that where it's, man, yeah, I got to see you. Nah, you talking to, man, I got to see you. So they both had said some wild, crazy stuff about each other. You know, Drake said some wild shit. Kendrick said some wild shit. So, you know, it's like, yeah, I said, ooh, somebody got to get beat up. Yeah, niggas, somebody got to get hurt. Somebody got to get hurt. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If they're like, hey, check this out, and this is the reality of it. This is why I always tell people, if you're not a big artist, beefing probably don't work for you. You know why? If this was at, I don't know if it's still called the Air Canada Center. Like, what's the name of the Air Canada Center? I don't think it's still called that. It's called Scotiabank Arena now. So this is the big arena in this is the big arena in
what is up, man? It's your boy POV, and right now we are taking.
You already probably have to allocate $100,000 for cops to be flooded around that bitch. You have maybe another $100,000 just for security. There's so much security that they might let your show go on. Now, if it's a venue that normally don't even get 20, 25 off-duty cops surrounding the motherfucking place, like this is a 2,500 venue. They probably just use security there. Like, once again, I'm gonna use myself as an example. The first place that canceled on us, I couldn't go do a walkthrough, so we haven't locked in. We set the money, like we were locked in. And this is before, actually this is after the Live Nation thing, I believe. This is after the Live Nation thing, because we were going to do that at, I think, Gramercy Theater, right? Live Nation canceled it. We're like, fuck, we'll find another venue. We find another venue, send a deposit, everything cool. We have a walkthrough to go to. I was doing some other shit. I sent my team, right? Now, granted, that's one of my fault. I should have went myself and stand third. It does hit different when the person who's doing it is coming rather than representatives. Anyway, when they go there, this is what I've heard from just pretty much everybody, including the people there, because I had to get on phone with them after. The staff got spooked when we asked about, yo, will there be armed security here or off-duty cops? They got spooked. That's why they canceled the shit. Why? In the history of them doing the show there, they never had that type of shit. So once they seen that, they're like, wait, nigga, are you expecting some crazy shit to happen here? They got spooked. Like, oh my God, yo, niggas about to have a shootout here. They're spooked as fuck. So even when we're like, no, that's just how we move around. We like to cross our teeth. Yo, spooked. Like the whole staff. Like from what I heard, the person who was a head general manager and their staff, because I talked to her, she says, my staff don't feel comfortable after your staff raised the question to us if there's going to be armed security guards and police officers. And I'm like, we're not expecting no violence, but we're just asking that we should know on our security level how to work. Spook, cancel it. So that's, I guess, what I'm trying to give some context. I don't think Drake gives a fuck to like, what is he getting paid for this shit? Like $40,000, $50,000? That's a lot of money still, but it's like, I don't think Drake gives a fuck enough to be like, yo, cancel that bitch right now. I think what happened is when you end up being a part of a battle, that shit is gonna spook all the venues, especially in the place where the nigga you're beefing with is the biggest nigga, period. That does make sense to me. You get what I mean? So when I see Schoolboy Q and he sent out a few tweets, I think he don't realize that, bro, whether you were involved in it, this battle is what nobody wants to see go violent, and no place wants to inherit that headache if it went violent at their place. Also, I think the Pusha T thing they learned from. Oh, fuck no, we're not about to do that. And the Rick Ross thing just happened. So I almost believe that Canadian police probably gave the venue a strong warning, or probably say, hey, if you have this, we can't commit officers to it, or whatever the case is, or either, I don't know if they could explicitly, maybe they could do it, explicitly ban them from doing an event that night, which would be tonight. Yeah, it's just over. Shut down.
The simple fact that Akademiks is trying so hard to make it seem like Drake ain't involved into it. Guilty. Nah, he guilty. He doing too much explaining. I don't like you explaining so much because it sounds like you're trying to moonwalk Drake out of this. And the simple fact that you doing all this explaining, guilty. All right, Drake made the call. All right. Yeah, Drake made the call. I don't like all this explanation. You talking too much. You giving too many. Nah, guilty. Nah, I'm going the exact opposite. Guilty.
Why? They might get this quote, hey, listen, we don't want nobody showing up trying to do nothing. Nobody outside the concert. We don't want no shots getting fired. Anyway, Schoolboy Q did not take it like that when he found out. First thing he said was, hey, just cancel my show in Toronto. Canadian police don't want anybody from TDE performing.
Drake did it.
Top was just with Wayne and Baby. Shake my head. Party still had a show at the Palladium. If we wanted to get y'all, we would have just did it. Now, when somebody get hurt, don't cry. Back to my main point. I think if Schoolboy Q is doing Scotiabank Arena, I don't think they're canceling it. I just don't. By the way, we're going to see because Future and Metro are going to Toronto. They're going there on August 11th, which that has not been canceled for by my estimation yet. So if we're to think that was Drake making that call, man, Drake don't got no problem with no Schoolboy Q compared to Future and Metro. Now, this is going to be the Scotiabank Arena, man. There's going to be mad women coming here, bunch of suburbians. There's going to be a fucking convoy of police officers probably escorting the tour bus or the vehicles that Future Metro are coming to the venue with and leaving the venue with. They're not parking outside. They're parking inside the venue, downstairs at their internal parking lot where the NBA players' buses park. You're not going to have no way to do nothing to Metro in Future unless you get on the big ass stage, which is going to be filled with security, and it's in an arena. You ain't got that many tickets to really go try to get up there and go do something. In a smaller venue, you can. So I'm pretty sure this will go on. So I think that this is unfortunate for Schoolboy Q, but the harsh reality, and I'm not being disrespectful to him, you're a smaller artist, and when beef happens, it hurts y'all. Everybody that was on stage with Kendrick, when Kendrick does a tour, he's going to do Toronto 3 times probably. Not 3 times, they say 2. At least once. His shit's not going to get canceled. I guarantee Kendrick shit ain't get canceled. Because he's that big of an artist. When you're the smaller artist, we just seen it happen to Bobby Shmurda. I'm going to get to that. Yeah. I'm the headliner. Get that nigga off my lineup. I'm the headliner.
See, this is him trying to, make people not rock with Kendrick. So basically because this is his second time doing this, right? Because on his other live stream, he was like, all you people that was on Kendrick, that came and was at the pop-up concert, he ain't gonna do no features with you. He ain't gonna do nothing for you. He ain't gonna do this, right? So this is Akademiks' attempt of trying to make people go against Kendrick. So now he trying to plant the seed in people's head and say, hey, if you're around Kendrick, your career could be, blackballed, and, you can't go to certain this, you can't go to certain that. So, he's trying to isolate Kendrick by himself and not try to, have people around, or have people messing with Kendrick, because if you mess with Kendrick, that means you got to take on his beef. Right. So I understand what he's trying to do. Right. Akademiks, I understand what you're trying to do. Right. But I don't think nobody going to fall for this shit.
I get to pick. If you don't get them off, I'm not performing. Those type of games get played when you're a smaller artist. So I would say, and by the way, I don't think Drake had anything to do with this, but still, I'm saying as the smaller artists that were involved, and I don't think Schoolboy Q was like involved, right? Like he just showed up to the little concert and it was in the video. But of course, people position this as TDE like versus OVO. Anybody else in TDE, I would expect the same thing to happen to y'all, unless you're Kendrick. Well, Kendrick's not TDE and PG. All y'all concerts except SZA, all y'all concerts probably gonna get canceled. Let's be honest, right? Because whether y'all want to admit it or not, the police is waiting for this to get violent, and they're gonna say this.
See, so now Akademiks is like, yo, everybody on TDE, if y'all messing with Kendrick, y'all gonna lose money because you're associated with Kendrick Lamar. So, since Kendrick Lamar is going at Drake, now you possibly losing money. You can't perform in this place. You can't perform in that place, right? I see what you're trying to do.
It's going to be violence. Here's the thing on Drake's side, because he mentioned Party Next Door. Party Next Door is an R&B nigga. It's like, yo, if you an R&B nigga from New York, they'll let you perform all day. You can even sing about killing niggas. You're fine. If you're a drill rapper, hell no performances. It does matter. It does matter. So Party Next Door, if Party Next Door was a gangster rapper, I'm pretty sure, he had a show at the Palladium, I'm pretty sure they would cancel it. Facts. Because they're going to know, like, yo, he's a gangster rapper on OVO, and he's coming to Gangland, and he's going to be, canceled. But he's coming in to sing the girls. He's coming in to sing the girls. Who cares? You know what I mean? So, again, I think if Absol goes, I think if Schoolboy Q goes, I think if, who else? J-Rock. I think if they had a show in this immediate moment, I'm not saying forever, in this immediate moment, I would imagine that the police or the venues would be like, yo, we're going to stay away from that business. It makes sense, though. This is why I keep telling y'all, I've seen everybody kept saying that they won when supposedly Kendrick won. And I'm like, I don't think y'all won. Kendrick over here thumbing through a check. For y'all, it puts y'all in predicaments where people think y'all are a part of a war, but y'all are not big enough artists to leverage and move shit out y'all way. So shows get canceled. You're going to miss out on shows because now they might be like, yo, we want Party Next Door to be on this festival lineup. Well, if you put Party Next Door and you put Schoolboy Q, just tweet about him, you don't want to fight backstage. All right, well, take him off. Who you want to take off? The smaller artists. That's just how it goes. Now, if Drake say there's Coachella and Drake's gonna perform, Coachella's gonna be smart and be like, well, we can't have a TDE set on the same day. So who's gonna Drake won't be performing the same day with Kendrick. Kendrick gonna get his own day. They might put a Absol in Schoolboy Q set, but now it's gonna. So again, it is gonna affect. And by the way, I'm saying it not to be impartial. If Drake had niggas who was talking that shit on his label, you know what I mean? Like people look goofy if you call. What was my nigga's name? What's the guy's name again? Damn, I'm not forgetting his name. Fuck. The dude in OVO. Oh my god. Fuck.
The fact that you don't know who is in OVO is bad. We can list who's over there in TDE. How come Drake, the most popular person, can't get nobody over there to, be as, in the limelight to share his limelight? Because it seemed like all Drake do is just steal from his artists. He don't really put artists on. We don't know nobody over there on OVO. Even Academic, the biggest cheerleader, he's trying to, who's over there at OVO again? Damn, shit. Who? But you just went down the list of everybody on TDE. You don't think that's a problem? That you can't list not one person from Drake's side?
Damn, I feel embarrassed. OVO artists.
Exactly. You feel embarrassed because you the biggest Drake cheerleader and you don't even know who's on OVO team. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You know what I mean? So again, I think if Absol goes, I think if Schoolboy Q goes, I think if who else? J-Rock. I think if they had a show in this immediate moment, I'm not saying forever, in this immediate moment, I would imagine that the police or the venues would be like, yo, we're gonna stay away from that business. It makes sense though. This is why I keep telling y'all, I've seen everybody kept saying that they won when supposedly Kendrick won. And I'm like, I don't think I won. Kendrick over here thumbing through a check. For y'all, it puts y'all in predicaments where people think y'all are a part of a war, but y'all are not big enough artists to leverage and move shit out y'all way. So shows get canceled. You're gonna miss out on shows because now they might be like, yo, we want Party Next Door to be on this festival lineup. Well, if you put Party Next Door and you put Schoolboy Q, we just tweet about him, you don't want to fight backstage. All right, well, take him off. Who you want to take off? The smaller artist. That's just how it goes. Now if Drake goes to, say there's Coachella and Drake's gonna perform, Coachella's gonna be smart and be like, well, we can't have a TDE set on the same day. So who's gonna Drake won't be performing the same day with Kendrick. Kendrick gonna get his own day. They might put a Absol in Schoolboy Q set, but now it's gonna, so again, it is gonna affect. And by the way, I'm saying it not to be impartial. If Drake had niggas who was talking that shit on his label, you know what I mean? Like, people look goofy if you call, what's my nigga's name?
Come on.
What's this guy name again? Damn, I'm not forgetting his name. Fuck.
Come on.
The dude in OVO. Oh my God. Fuck.
Who?
Damn, I feel embarrassed. OVO artists.
Who?
Roy Woods. Yeah. Roy Woods. No disrespect to Roy Woods. Now, granted.
Who?
Put it like this.
Who? Row who? Row your boat. What? Who?
Nigga, I'm pretty sure Baca. I'm not saying he would be able to sell out the Palladium. Baca can't go perform in the fucking Palladium.
Popcorn. Row your boat. Bakalaka. Smiley. No. Who are these people? The only person I know is Party Next Door. That's the only one. Who is DKNY? Who is Montel Jordan? Who is Row Your Boat? Who's Popcorn? I don't know these. Who?
Nigga, they don't even think Baca would want to go perform at the Palladium. That'd be a not smart choice. Just imagine Jordan, yeah, I go fuck with him. I go fuck with him. But if Baca not nice, yeah. So that's what I think. I could be wrong. Schoolboy didn't stop though. He said, actually, I get it. Never mind. This shit low-key hilarious. I don't know why Dot put me in that fucking video. And by the way, I think he's understanding. That's him understanding. Bro, at the end of the day, nothing but money and good things will happen to Kendrick. First of all, like, nobody can find where Kendrick's at. Wherever he pops out, like, you gotta realize, if Kendrick is gonna be a Rolling Loud, it's Kendrick Day Rolling Loud. If Drake gonna be a Rolling Loud, it's Drake's Day Rolling Loud. They don't have to, like, I remember one particular artist was just telling me, they were like, yo, they can't get Rolling Loud because they beefing with too many people. It was like, yo, well, look at the 3 dates. Say, I don't like him, I don't like him, I don't like him, I don't like it. So
yeah, I don't know who Popcorn is. Who is Popcorn? Yeah. Somebody said Popcorn left OVO. I don't know who that is. Let me see his song. Popcorn? I don't know this ugly ass nigga. Shit, I don't know. Dirty looking at it. Hold on. Let's see what song he got. I don't know who that ugly ass nigga is. His name Popcorn. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I know his song. Let me see if I play his song. Young girl on fire, I don't know, man. They all sound the same. No disrespect to the Jamaicans, but y'all all sound the damn same. I don't know. Give me one of his most popular songs. What's a song that I should know? I might know a song of his, but I don't know that he sing it. What is one of his songs that like is nationwide that people? Shout out to my Jamaicans. I love Jamaicans, but I'm just saying all y'all sound like, I ain't gonna cap to you. Give me what's his most popular song? Only Only man she knows. Only man she wants. Okay, let me see.
Only man she want, yeah. Our man says she very special.
Man, I don't know this shit, man. Hey, no disrespect. I don't know this nigga. I like Jamaican music, but I ain't never hear this shit.
Still she won't give me the thing in the rest.
Oh hell no! Sound like a Tetris beat. No, I can't get jiggy with that. No, sound like I just finished the last level of Tetris. I finally beat Tetris on level 110. The fuck? I don't like it. Nah, I love Jamaican music, but this ain't it. Listen, I like some Jamaican music, and I don't like Jamaican music. And this is the one I don't like. You know what I'm saying? That's my prerogative. I don't like it. Moving on.